Testing, testing, testing. All right. You know, it might not be the best quality in the world, but we're going after it. All right. Hey there. This is Chad Garber, and I'm looking over here. In this video, I am doing a review of the HX Stomp's Helix 2.9 update. Yes, it's been released yesterday. And it was, you know, I didn't hear about that until yesterday, and that's when it came out yesterday. And so I installed it, and as far as installing it, what you should do is just go to the Line 6 HX Stomp, or no, go to Line 6 website and just download it from there. What I tried to do is I tried to use the updating tool that I already had on my computer, and it updated the firmware on the HX Stomp, but it didn't update the HX Edit software. And therefore, even though my HX Stomp was at 2.9, I did not see the new amps. So once I updated the correct way by going to the Line 6 website and downloading it, that allowed me to update the HX Edit and therefore see the new amps. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. And again, I'm sorry if this is not the best quality. I don't know how it's doing as far as the lag and all that. We got 2 live streams going on, so forgive me for that. Reconnect. Okay, so here we got the new HX Edit. No device connected. Why are you not connecting, my friend? And actually what you're hearing right now is a new preset I made. I had one called the Ultimate 2.80 preset, in which I had all the older, the other Rev amps, Rev Red, or the Rev Gen amp. I forgot what it's called, but anyway, let me get this thing open first so I can know what I'm talking about. Why is it not opening, my friend? Open, my friend. HX Edit. Why are you not being cool about this? Come on now. Close that. Come on. Be nice, Mr. HX Edit. Sometimes the HX Edit will not be very nice with the OBS running at the same time. Anyway, so I made a 2.80 with the Rev Gen Red, or something like that. And then this one I took that same preset, copied it, but put the purple instead. So you're hearing the Rev Gen purple. Come on. It keeps on disconnecting. So you're hearing the Rev Gen purple. With other stuff as well, though. I don't have my maximum be able to pull this off. Let's close Photoshop for one thing. Shouldn't be open, and close this as well. Get some more resources. I don't know if my Mac is going to be able to handle this process, unfortunately. Come on, Mr. Mackie. You can do it. You can do it. What if I close Explorer? I'm going to close the window. I'm going to close everything but just these 2 things. See if it'll help me. So I'm not going to be able to see anybody chatting on me. I don't think. Should probably just use Zoom or something. so you cannot see it right now. Let me open that up. There should be right there. It should be opening now. There you are. You should be opening now. And now can you see it? Let me try something. Disable this for half a second. Okay, it's working. It should be working. Okay, so as a quick overview, now it just was shut down again, didn't it? Come on, reconnect. Come on now. So if you see what I'm using right now, I made this, I'll show you the difference. Here's a Ultimate 2.90 and the Ultimate 2.80 was right around here somewhere. What did I do with it? Right here. Okay, here's a 2.80. And in this we have a wah, we have the distortion, we have a distortion pedal, the Diana drive, we have the amp, the Rev Gen Red, and then we have a cab, the solo lead, and a couple other things. We have the reverb and delay. And so that's that one. Here's that one. Can't be out of tune. And by the way, one of the new things they have is the little display things. When I'm tuning my guitar, the three lights, the three switches, the green one will light up in the middle when I'm fairly tuned. If I'm way over to the left, left red light will be on. In other words, and then the right one will be, well, if I'm off the other way. So in other words, those lights decide to help you tune the little light button, the light switches. So that's one of the added things. What's one of the added things? I'm wondering if they put it back to. My strings are getting old. That's why they're not staying very tuned anymore. I need to replace them all. Okay, 2.80. This is the bottom line is the Rev Gen Red. Now this is 2.9, and the 2.8 or the 2.8. That's 2.80. Now this is a 2.90, and I replaced it with the Rev Gen Purple. So here's a red, here's a purple, with the same settings. Whoops, missed it. What happened? Hey, it died. What happened? I think I killed it. I had a crash. So I think the HX Edit crashed when I switched, interestingly. Does that show that maybe it's getting overloaded? Perhaps. I'm working on things. Hopefully this will work better here. Sorry about that. All right, so again, that was the difference between the two amps in that setting. But here's again the 2.8 Here's a 2.9. Rev Gen versus purple. It doesn't sound as good for some reason. What happened? I swear that sounded better a second ago. I don't know what happened right there. Am I imagining things, or did that sound way better a second ago? I'm going to reboot it again. We are having difficulties. I don't know what is going on, because I could have sworn that sounded way better a few minutes ago. This is all part of the update process. Apparently it's has more. I don't know. There's something gone buggy, or is it just me imagining things? There we go. That sounds right. That sounds right there. See, that's the 2.8. That sounds much better. Better. Okay, good. That's how it was before. Trying to open it up again. I'm going to have to redo it again. Which one is it? Which one is it, I wonder? Not that one. Not that one. Either one. Either one. How'll it work? Will that work? So that's 2.80. Sounds pretty fabulous in and of itself. Then we go to the 2.90, which is just the only difference is the blue, the red, the purple versus the red. I don't think something's working properly. Now they're all the same. Is this going to be a problem? Yeah, man, something's really weird going on. It's like it's crashing hard. Wonder if I don't use HX. Okay, I'm not going to use the HX edit. I'm just going to use the system and see if I can get it to work. If it doesn't work, that means there's something wrong with the HX Stomp. If it does work, it means there's something wrong with my computer probably. We officially have an HX Stomp problem. Uh-oh, this is strange stuff, guys. It's freaking out on me. All right, so is this the 2.90 any good? I don't know. It's not working properly. Okay, I unplugged the cable, now it's working right. So it's probably my computer that screwed that up. It doesn't have enough resources. There's the purple in and of itself. Wonder if I should put it on. here's 2.8 again, which is the Rev Gen Red. I think I lost it. I think it lost that one. All right. Well, here's just the Rev Gen. Can you manipulate the HX Edit on an iPhone? I don't remember. I don't think you can. That's unfortunate. I'm going to try to open this up again. I think it's going to screw it up, but we'll have to do another one of these when everything's working properly. I'm trying to think if there's a better way I can do this somehow, some way, but we're going to go ahead and try it one more time, fire it up. And if it doesn't work, we'll do another video soon. Okay, so here we go. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. Let's see if we're going to one last attempt to make you see it. If you can't, then I'll just do it without doing it where you can't see it. But we'll try it one more time. I think it's going to be angry with me. All right. So here is the Rev. So to back up here, there's various additions. There's different amps they've added. They've added the, for instance, the Rev Purple. No, I'm sorry, the Rev. What did I call it again? The Rev Gen Purple. They've added a couple other ones too. A couple of the, what are they called? Some of the some newer updates of the 2.8, like some of the Grammaticas and some of the Fullertons. I think they've added some new stuff. And there's also some, and also you got that tuner thing, but they also have this. Yeah, some new distortion pedals I hear. I forgot which ones the new ones are, but I think it's it's the legendary drive is another thing they've added. All right, so let's focus on this Rev Amp, and see what we can do with it. That's just it with the delay, and I just got the standard cab in there. This is the amp and cab part of it. Drives all the way up. I'm going to put the presence all the way up. So this is the Rev Gen. The truth is, you can't really see me. You can't really see what I'm doing back there because I'm in the way. So let me do something real quick. so you can see what I'm doing. What I'm doing is more important than what I look like right now. So let me go down. Sorry about all these kinks in the armor. Whoops, wrong one. I want me to change. I want me to change. How do I make me change? Whoop. Actually, let's put me over here. Ah, it's still too big. Hold on. All right. This is the Rev Gen Purple. That sounds pretty cool. So here's a Rev Gen Red for the drive up higher. Put the same exact settings. We'll have the drive up. We'll put the presence all the way up, and we'll put the volume all the way up. It's the Rev Gen. Rev Gen Red, I mean. Okay, and here is the purple. The same settings with the drive up. Put the presence all the way up, put the volume up. I definitely like it more, no question. Neither amps sound very heavy by themselves, but I definitely like the purple better. So in that regard, yes, the 2.90 is any good. If nothing else, but for the Rev Gen Purple, and you get the lights on the tuning thing. So those two things are cool. All right, now let's go ahead and add. You know what? Why don't we try to add? I forgot. Maybe we put this up here. We're gonna try the distortion pedal, the new one, the legendary drive. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do here. Distortion, legendary drive. Does it sound better before or after? I'm thinking before, but let's see. Yes, definitely before. All right. So we got the. So now I'm going to put the amp. I'm going to put the amp to the default settings instead of putting it cranking like I did it. And then I'm going to see what I can do with the distortion. The volume needs to be up too, it looks like. Testing. Because this is the new distortion. What if I'm going to try out the amp? Okay, it sounds really bad. Okay, if we got a cab in there, it might sound better, but let's put a cab in there. We'll put a solo lead. Oh, don't do that. I'm gonna put it here, put a cab in there. Let's see if the distortion pedal sounds fine without an amp. Woo! Again, that's without the amp. Let's put the drive all the way up, as is my custom. Let's put the presence all the way up, as is my custom. That's interesting, isn't it? So that's pretty good, just with the distortion pedal in the cab and the delay. This is not bad, actually. Might be a little too loud. I don't want to like distorting the speakers when you guys are listening to it. So I'm gonna go just to make sure we're not too loud. Hello, hello, hello. So that's not bad. You know, now if what happens if we add this amp back? Ruins it. Oh, we'll turn this cab off. Ooh, that's nice. That's the distortion pedal and the amp and cab of the Rev Gen. Now, another thing they've added is a compression. I think they added some compression, a new compression tool that has a display. I don't know what that exactly means. Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's see what they got. Let's go here. Dynamics, I guess. Dynamics. Okay, where's the new one? I wanted the new. Oh, the Rochester. Is that the new one? I think it's the Rochester comp, maybe. Excellent. I'm gonna look up. Oh. I'm gonna look up exactly what we have so I don't miss anything. Helix 2.90. Okay, so here's what we got. We got all right, come on. I'm just out of resources these days for some reason on my computers and my phones. I'm getting some slow stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got the Rev Gen Purple. We just looked at that. Okay, so this is the overview, and is it worth it? Is it any good? Rev Gen Purple, based on the gain 1 of the Rev Generator 120. Okay, we got 1x12 Fullerton based on a classic. So I think that is the speaker, right? So let's check that one out. What is that? The 1x12 Fullerton. I don't see it. Where would it? Oh, is it up here? Okay, 1x12 Fullerton right there. We'll try that with the distortion pedal. Okay, so that's that. And then the 1x12 Chromatica, there's another one right here. Again, this is using the distortion pedal, the new one. All right, that's that. The next one, the Alpaca Rouge. What is this? I don't know what that even means. Alpaca Rouge. What does that mean at all? I don't know what that means even a little bit. Alpaca Rouge. Is that an amp? What is that? Looking. Let's look at the amps. Are they an alpaca? What? Uh-oh. Turn that off. What is the alpaca rounds inspired by model way huge red llama? Speaking like a different language to me. Am I just silly? What is that exactly? We're looking. I don't know what that is exactly. I think it's a it's either an amp or something else, or a speaker or a cab, or what is it? I don't see it in here. Do I see it in the cabs maybe? It's not a cab because it doesn't have a 1 by whatever. I don't know what it is. Is it an effect? It's not a compression thing. Is it a distortion? Yeah, it's a distortion pedal. Okay, it's a distortion pedal. So we need to get that cab back. Undo. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Undo. There it is. Okay, so we can try the different distortion pedal. Here's the legendary. All right, now we're going to try the alpaca round. I'm not saying that right, but whatever. Ooh, it's a lot different. I don't like it compared to the other one. All right, so what else we got? I mean, I'm sure it has its purposes for other things. All right, legendary drive. We got that harmonic xenomorph fuzz. I guess that's a distortion pedal for sure. Xenophoric fuzz. Here we go. Ooh, that sounds ugly. I'm going to change this single. I'm going to go back to the 4x12 solo lead. I like that one. As far as cabs go, where'd you go, honey? All right, come on. There it is. Ooh, still not good. We'll go for a 4x12 black 30. Okay, what is this weird buzz? This is a weird fuzz thingamajig. Alright, not real enthused with that, but I'm sure you can use it for something. Alright, Rochester compression. Yep, that is the right one. And the Pedlar, I'm interested about the Pedlar Phaser, and I'll show you why. Let me save this. Actually, let me go back. What did I do to this thing? Again, that's the legendary drive with the cab, and that's it. But I wanted to see, okay, I'm going to go to Eddie Van Halen. I have a wicked Eddie Van Halen preset that I use a phaser. I'm going to try the new phaser with it. Alright, so we're going to try the Pedlar Phaser. Alright, impressed with that. Not super impressed with that, to be honest with you. So we're going to go back to the other thing we're messing with. Where'd it go? Rev Purple 290. Alright, what else we got? I think that's everything, actually. Something got some new features. Got some great new features like the new dynamic, which is the Line 6 original. What does that mean? Well, you also get some great new features, which is always a welcome addition to the HX system. These include the new dynamic, which is a line 6 original. It's described as a new split block type that lets you dynamically route signals to B depending on how hard you play. Huh. Where's that at? I'd like to know. Where's that living? Where would that go? I guess it would be... I don't know. Is that a compressor? Where is that? You also got some great new features. A dynamic. What does that mean? These include the new dynamic. Is it a amp that's called dynamic? Fatality. I don't see any kind of dynamic going on. Is it a compression? Where is it? Anyway. Then there's also the... We'll figure out that in a second. But then there's also... Oh, I haven't even tried the other amps. What's the other amps again? The Fullerton. No, these aren't new amps. They're just the speakers, I think. The cabs. So I guess there's only one new amp, I think. I think there's only one new amp, but the other ones there's new cabs, I believe. It might not be true, but let me see. Is there a Fullerton 1x2 Fullerton? No, I think that's pretty much... Yeah. So it looks like there's only one new amp. Okay, so then... The new dynamic, I don't know what this means. The new dynamic, is it click here, I click here, input gate, bypass. Turn my guitar down, it's bugging me. All right, so I don't know what that means. Is it here? I'm learning something. Volume, impulse responses. I know there's something new with the impulse responses too, by the way. EQ. I thought there was something new with the EQ as well. All right, so I do not know how to use a dynamic. Anyway, so the next one is there's also the addition of output meters for the Helix floor, Helix rack, and that doesn't have anything to do with me then. Next. But plus signal present clip indicators for the Helix floor, Helix rack, and the HX Stomp as well. Okay, I don't know what that means. I guess they... Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. A signal present clip indicator. Don't know what that would be. Hey, why'd I scoot up the page? That's weird. I guess that's fine. It looks really silly, actually. It's bugging me. I'm going to go down. Should not be up there. I should be down here. I'll go over here somewhere. There we go. All right, so goodbye. Performance mode. So there's something on dynamic thing. I'm not going to try to figure that out yet. Okay, and there's also improved IR referencing, which is described as impulse response blocks. I don't know what that means necessarily. These now reference each IR by waveform instead of index number. Okay. Hey, Brandon Schmidt, how are you? Yeah, what does that mean? Mention meter, like consistent volume across presets. Explain that to me because I'm trying to figure that out too. That's part of the new one. I don't know what that. I don't know. I guess I'll figure that out in a second. And they also have new command center commands allow you to enable customization of footstool. Okay, that's not with us. So yeah, what is that? I want to see that volume thing. So you get a virtual new amp, 2 new cabs, 6 new stomp boxes, and then the new volume thing is interesting. Doing good. Thanks for joining me. So I'm trying to figure out the whole volume thing. I don't really know how to do it. Impulses, or I don't know what the difference is there. Apparently they have the waveform instead of the index number. Okay, whatever that means. Where do I do this whole volume thing? Let's see. If I go here, maybe. Volume. And let's see here. right, so it says that, where's the official? Let me go to the official thing. Because this is not even the official one. This is something else. All right, line 6. So you haven't figured it out either, huh? Yeah, I heard about that too. I just don't know what it means. Let me see, is there something over here we can look at? We're going to look at the settings. We got show names. We got preset device settings. All right, let me go to the official line 6 website to get this information, because I did see something about it and I heard something about that, but I don't understand it at all. We can figure it out together. Thanks for pointing that out, Brandon. All right, let's see. You know, actually, we're gonna have to figure this out. I think I'm gonna have to research this and do it later. Yep, that's what I'll do. I'll research that. And so to summarize this video, of course, I think it's the 2.90. I guess here's my overall opinion so far. I think it's definitely good. It's definitely good. And I'm so sorry about the emails, the text that's still going on like that over and over again. All right, so I gotta go. So anyway, yeah. So anyways, my overall thought process right now is the 2.90 is pretty good. I mean, I think it has a lot of potential. I'm not blown away by it. I'm not like, going woo, but again, I haven't even mastered all of it. So I just went over the basic things I knew about. And so I think it's definitely good. I guess the next video will determine how good. I don't feel as blown away as I did with 2.80. Let's put it that way. I don't feel as blown away with 2.90. But again, I haven't even figured out how to use most of it. So it is good though. My answer is it is good. And so you should definitely download it. It's extra stuff. We didn't, extra stuff, more stuff than we bought. It's extra features and new amps and all that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the technical difficulties, and I'll be doing some other videos of this, obviously, once I figure out the volume thing and some other things. Thanks, Brandon, for checking it out, and talk to you later.